Wartime drama in half an hour on BBC One. Lee Marvin and Ernest Borgnine star in The Dirty Dozen, The Next Mission. First, experience living dangerously.
Imagine doing your job meant putting yourself between an assassin's knife or bullet and your client. Could you really do that? Well, these men say they could.
But first, there are more than 450 people in Britain right now. Movie stars, businessmen, politicians, who all share at least one thing in common.
They believe they're in enough danger that every move needs to be plotted and protected by bodyguards, or as they prefer to be called, close protection officers. But just imagine having that job, being prepared to die if that's what it takes to keep your employer alive.
Taken me 3 years in total to train as a bodyguard, training including such things as advanced weapons, counter-surveillance. I now work operationally in the United Kingdom and also the Middle East, and I train bodyguards myself. Down! Right, Dave, what we need to do more is get straight in the line between where the threat's coming and where the car is. You get straight into the middle of that, yeah? Yeah. Generally, people do come from a military background, so it means they're not starting from scratch in such things as weapons, searching, dealing with people in aggressive situations. Myself and other close protection officers don't conform to the usual stereotype of bodyguard, in that we're not all 6'3", very, very big and bulky, the minder type that people normally imagine. What sets us apart is our training, day in, day out, for every eventuality that we could deal with.
I think being a woman bodyguard kind of gives me an edge. People don't expect women to be protecting people. I would blend in with family life, and also people wouldn't see me as a threat, so it could diffuse a potentially dangerous situation onto the VIP.
1, 2, 3.
Almost all attempted assassinations take place close up to the victim. So David and the team concentrate on making sure they know how to deal with these situations.
3, 4, and stop. Okay, back down.
Definitely speed is one of the most important aspects of disarming a potential threat. Also technique.
Make sure you just tilt that slightly higher, so should it discharge, it's definitely going to miss you in that angle. Okay, that's good, carry on.
Yes, I get frightened, but on the training we are actually trained to deal with our fears in highly stressful situations, so we handle them better.
The bodyguards usually work in teams. It allows them to make sure that even outside their employer is properly protected.
You're always staying 1 arm's distance away from the VIP at all times.
I think that trust is really important when working as a team. You're definitely putting your lives and the VIP's life in each other's hands, being able to know that you can trust that person to watch that area and that area is secure.
Another important thing to remember is this angle does leave a direct line of sight for a sniper all the way through to the VIP. So we must cover this angle with our body until the door's closed. The sort of clients we normally protect come into the categories of financial, commercial, diplomatic and religious, and their problems come about from their business. Claire, somebody coming across in this way, we don't know if it's a threat or an autograph hunter, so can't have an aggressive stance, non-aggressive stance, moving forward, blocking that person's direction of travel.
I think keeping a professional opinion as to whether you like or dislike the VIP is really important, because at the end of the day you're not there to judge them in any way at all. You're not here to judge anybody, so you just do your job and you protect that person.
We train all of our recruits to search and locate surveillance devices, also how to sight covert cameras if we're doing undercover work. Close protection officers' greatest fear has to be the threat of bombs, improvised explosive devices, booby traps.